Guys, this is a quick video to show you how you can utilize Excel and VBA to reduce the impact or the effort required to do a fairly manual task. In this example, it is a cash counting business that requires a teller to enter exactly the amounts that they counted so that can be balanced back at a later stage. This currently operates in a way where they fill in with pen and paper the information, and it is then later captured onto the system by their superior after it's signed and stamped. What we've done is we've utilized Excel and the VBA coding language to reduce the amount of effort that this entails and also reduce the paper or even the requirement for paper. Basically, we'll always start at the Start Capture button, and what it will do is open up a form. This is all done in Excel, and it allows you to select various names and automatically assign an operator ID to that name. It allows you to select the date and allows you to import the various information that's required when you counted it out. As an example, I'll just enter a little bit of data here, and essentially this is what the teller would do at the end of each day, obviously entering the correct information. What you'll see here is it also automatically calculates, so all of this information doesn't need to be manually calculated as it was before, and if there was a mistake made, we can just change that information and it will automatically calculate that information again to minimize the effect that these mistakes would have had on the manual calculation and the time that it would have required for them to do that. What this also allows you to do is print and this information out so that it can be signed and stamped. So essentially you click print, select your printer, press OK. You're going to do it to a PDF, select the name and print it out. This obviously would go to a specific printer if you selected a printer itself, and it would look like this, where you have the ability to do the teller stamp, all the information as it was captured with all the calculated fields, and a place for the teller and the supervisor to sign and stamp. What this also allowed you to do is once you press OK, it allowed you to add this entry into a table. This would allow you to do multiple capturing for multiple tellers off of the same computer, or have an old paper-based system where you capture it into this and it records it here for you in a more effective way. What you're also able to do is have a summary sheet that captures all the information and calculates all the information that was captured into that Excel sheet and provides you with a recon summary. Ideally, you would have this balanced to 0 as your final check, but obviously I'm utilizing fake information, so it doesn't balance exactly. What the system also allowed you to do was to import and to export the information that you had captured. So looking at this tracking sheet here, we could then go here, export tracking sheet, select where you wanted it to be exported to, let's say the desktop, select it, and it would export that file for you. If you had multiple places that were capturing information and you wanted to centralize it, they could each export it the way that we just did there, and then a centralized person could then import it, go to desktop, select the file that they needed to import and say OK, and you'll find in your import file that you've got the same information that was here in the export file. What you can then do also is clear the tracking sheet and clear the import sheet to ensure that you start from a fresh point. So that's an example of how you can utilize VBA and VBA forms on Excel that's installed in most companies' systems, and you can now have a much more structured and a much more secure way of capturing information and transferring information between various people, as well as recording that information and even generating printable forms.